In this question, we're asked to identify the reactant that's oxidized and the reactants that are reduced in the following reaction. And in several other videos, we discuss similar concepts, so I'm going to run through this one relatively quickly. But I do want to remind you of the mnemonic device. Leo, the lion, says grr, where Leo means losing electrons is oxidation, and grr means gaining electrons is reduction. Another one is oil rig. In an oil rig, you have oxidation is losing, reduction is gaining, and that's electrons. Oxidation is losing electrons, reduction is gaining electrons. So let's look at these quickly. So here we have Cl2, it's elemental, so its oxidation state is 0. And over here, chloride is negatively charged, so its oxidation state of the monoatomic ion is -1. So chlorine went from 0 to -1. It gained electrons. Gaining electrons is reduction. So the reactants that is reduced is Cl2. Titanium should be oxidized because it has to gain electrons from somewhere. But titanium here is 0, and here it's +4. So it goes from 0 to +4, so it lost electrons. Losing electrons is oxidation. So titanium lost electrons. In this case, we have S8, which is elemental. It has an oxidation state of 0. Over here, the charge and oxidation state on sulfide is -2. So we went from 0 to -2. That is gaining electrons because the charge went down. Electrons are negatively charged. So this is going to be reduction because gaining electrons is reduction. So here we have S8. Iron, on the other hand, has an oxidation state of 0 because it's elemental on the reactant side. On the product side, it's going to be +3. So it became more positive. It lost electrons. It's oxidized. So the oxidized reactant is iron. Similar in the last case, we have lead with an oxidation state of 0 going to lead with a +2 oxidation state here. So it goes to +2. So therefore, it lost electrons. So lead was oxidized. Losing electrons is oxidized. Oxygen goes from 0 to -2. So from 0 to -2. This means gaining electrons. Gaining electrons is reduction. So oxygen is reduced. That makes oxygen the oxidizing agent, which is why oxygen is a common oxidizing agent, which is probably why they coined the term oxidizing agent.